In this guide, we're going to talk about how we can install the Postgres database. Now, Postgres is a SQL database, which means that it is a relational database similar to regular SQL or MySQL. If you are brand new to development and none of those terms make sense, don't worry. Think of it as a spreadsheet or some spot where you can store your data and how you can have various items that you can keep from your application every time it loads up. So this would be something like, say you have a blog, this would store all of your blog content, that kind of thing. The way that you can get this, there's actually a ton of different ways. One would be to use the Homebrew installation, and to do that, if you want to do that, you can come in the terminal and type in brew install, I believe it's just PostgreSQL, and that will install it for you. The other way, and this is the way that I personally recommend to developers, that especially new ones, is to go to postgresapp.com and simply click the download link. So when you do that, it is going to install Postgres for you, and it gives you instructions on exactly what to do here. So I can just open up the downloaded file, move it to the applications folder, and then double click it. Now this is a little bit tricky. I don't really think that this is probably the best set of instructions, because what you really need to do is right click and click open on it. Now I'm not going to be able to do this because I already have Postgres installed, and if you come up here, this little icon shows you that I have Postgres installed. It shows that it's running on port 5432. I can check out the About Postgres to see which version I have, and this is part of the reason why I really like using the Postgres app as opposed to going with brew install on it, and it's because I can check so many things right here. There will be times where I have worked with students who have used brew install, or they have installed the system some other way, and it's a lot harder to detect if they don't have this little icon right up here to show them exactly what's running. This also gives the handy way of being able to open up the database right from here. So this is something that I find very helpful. So the way that you're going to do this is, now that it's downloaded, click on Show in Finder, and this is going to pop up in Finder, and then you can also open up another window by hitting Command N as in new. Go into your applications, and just by clicking right there, and then just click and drag this right into that file. Now once you've done that, and let's see, yeah, see, I already have it installed right here. Once you've done that, then all you have to do is right click on it and click open, and that's going to give you a little warning, and it's going to say, are you sure that you want to install this from an unidentified developer? You click OK and go through the installation steps, and after you've done that, you will have Postgres running on your system. Now there are a couple ways to test it out, but the easiest way is just come right up here, and one, if it says that it's running, that means it's all working. But you can also click Open PSQL, and it will open up this dialog box, and this is your direct connection to the database. You won't have anything in it, but this gives you access to it. I can't wipe everything off mine because I have all kinds of tables and databases from other clients and other projects I've worked on, but this gives you an idea. If you follow those exact set of steps, you will have Postgres running on your system, and if you've opened up this dialog box, then you can hit Control C, not Control D, and it will, if you do Control C, it'll say process completed, and you'll be out of the system. You can click X, and that gets you out. We won't have to do a lot directly with PostgreSQL. In fact, one of the nice things about Rails is it gives us a direct connection into the database so that we don't have to directly communicate with it, and that's one thing that people love about Rails. So if you followed all those steps, great job. You now have the full Postgres database running on your system.